Okay, so we have the applications of first order differential equations. We will first consider the Newton's law of cooling. Muna tayo sa Newton's law of cooling. Okay. So by definition, the Newton's law of cooling states that the temperature of a body changes at a rate which is directly proportional to the difference in temperature of the outside medium or surrounding and the body itself. So we're talking here of the rate of change of the temperature of a body. So yun daw, rate of change ng temperature ng isang body ay directly proportional doon sa difference ng temperature ng body na yon sa anong kanyang medium or surrounding. So yun ang definition ng Newton's law of cooling. Okay. So since we are talking of temperature, so we're going to use a symbol T for temperature, then B for the body since we're going to solve for the temperature of a body. So gamit tayo ng B for body, then M for medium or surrounding. Since kailangan din natin consider yung temperature ng medium or yung surrounding natin. So we're going to use M for medium. So therefore, we're going to let the temperature of the body at any time T. So you say T sub B, temperature of body. Okay. Then, for the temperature of the medium or surrounding, we have T sub M. So T for temperature and then M for medium. So T sub M is considered constant. So ganun siya, ano, sa ating constant temperature. Then, since the law of cooling states that the temperature of a body is directly proportional to the difference in temperature of the outside medium or surrounding or in the body itself. So meron tayong the difference between the temperature of the body and the medium, T sub B minus T sub M. So ito yung temperature difference between the body and the medium at any time T. Okay. So dito, we are talking of changes of the temperature of a body. This is the rate of change. Okay, ating consider dito. So we have the rate of change of the temperature of a body. Now in differential calculus, kung nalala niyo yung topic natin na differentiation with respect to time, if we have, say, a variable x, and ito ay differentiated with respect to time, makukuha mo yung kanyang rate of change. So yon ay magiging dx over dt. This is the rate of change of variable x with respect to time t. So yun yung tinatawag natin na differentiation with respect to time. Application is time rates. Okay. Now, if we're going to solve for the rate of change of the temperature of a body, so we will have d T sub B over dt. So this is the rate of change of the temperature of a body at any time t. So parang lang meron dx over dt. Kaya lang dito ang variable mo naman is T sub B. This is the temperature of a body. Nagbabago siya at any time t. So we have the rate of change of the temperature of a body at any time t. Kaya yan ay d T sub B over dt. So we have T sub B, T sub M, T sub B minus T sub M, d T sub B over dt. Yan ang ating mga symbols na gagamitin. Okay. Now, by Newton's law of cooling, since meron na tayong mga ginamit na symbols kanina, doon tayo ngayon sa definition ng Newton's law of cooling. Sabi doon, the rate of change of temperature of a body is directly proportional to the difference in temperature between the outside medium or the surrounding and the body itself. Isayin natin ha. So for rate of change ng temperature ng body. So ito yung dt sub b kanina, no? dt sub b over dt. So yun yun. So ito daw ay directly proportional doon sa difference. So meron tayo kanina ginamit sa difference which is t sub b minus t sub m. Okay. That's why we will have dt sub b over dt is directly proportional to the difference t sub b minus t sub m. So ito yung definition ng Newton's law of cooling. This will be our equation. Now, pag in-express mo yan as an equation, so magiging t sub b yan over dt equals k. So galing tayo kay proportionality, magkakaroon ka dyan ng proportionality constant. Galing tayo ng proportion, ano? So meron tayong dt sub b equals k times t sub b minus t sub m, where k is our proportionality constant. Kasi ito ay directly proportional. Symbol na yan, pag ginawa mo equation yan, equal sign, magkakaroon tayo ng k, where k is our proportionality constant. Okay. Again, dt sub b over dt is equal to k times t sub b minus t sub m. Analyze tayo ng equation ha. Dito, t sub b ang ating pinaka-variable. So, dapat, ang makasama niya, yung may t sub b din. Okay. And dt, sabihin niya ay differential. Ano? Meron tayo dyan. Kasi nga, this is rate of change. Diba? Galing nyo sa differentiation. Kung alam niyo yung derivation ng differentiation, diba? Na-relate pa rin siya sa rate of change. Okay. Ayusin natin. So, dito, para makasama ni dt sub b, yung t sub b minus t sub m. So, ang gagawin natin, so we're going to divide the whole equation by t sub b minus t sub m para makancel yan kay k. Then, para mawala yung dt doon, multiply naman natin. Diba? So, pag multiply mo dito, cancel yung dt, may iway t sub b minus t sub m sa ilalim. Then, pag multiply mo dito yan, mawawala yung t sub b minus t sub m dito, may iwan ay dt. So, we will have d t sub b over t sub b minus t sub m equals k dt. So, yun siya, no? Okay. Now, we're going to integrate kasi yan ay naka-differentiate, di ba? Yan ay differentials, dt, and then d t sub b ang meron tayo. Okay. So, integrating, we will have the integral of dt sub b all over t sub b minus t sub m equals k dt, where k is a constant. Sabi nga dyan, yan ay proportionality constant. Baka malito kayo kasi meron nakalagay na sub b. No? Nagkaroon na siya ng sub b. Ang variable mo dyan yung parang letter t. T sub b. Para kang merong ano, meron kang dx over x, say minus 1 lang. Kasi ang t sub m kayo na sinabi ko, yan ay constant. Okay, so constant ang t sub m, t sub b, ang t sub b natin ay variable. Okay. Pag integrate mo to, di ba? Ang gagawin mo dyan is let u equals x minus 1. Then du is equal to dx. So, ang mangyayari ngayon, du over u. So, magkakaroon ka ng ln u or ln of x minus 1. Sa part naman na to, ilalabas natin si k. Kaya k, integral tayo ng dt. So, magkakaroon tayo ng k. Tapos times t. Sa magka-plus tayo ng c. Okay. Kasi natin. Then, we will have ln of, erase ko muna yung part na yan ha. Okay, erase natin dito. Kaya ln of t sub b minus t sub m tayo, parang ln of x minus 1, ano? Equals kt plus c. So parang yung plus c mo dito, kasama sa plus c ng kabila, no? So ln of t minus b, t sub b minus t sub m is equal to kt plus c. Ito ngayon yung ating pinaka-equation, no, dito. So meron tayo ngayon pinaka-equation for Newton's law of cooling. Ito yung isang parang long method dito no? So, ang ginagamit na equation, ln of T sub B minus T sub M equals KT plus C. Pero usually, nagsisimula sila sa part na to. Gagawin nila yung definition ng law of cooling. Pag solve sila ng problem, isimulan nila dito, dyan. Tuloy ito. Then, gagawin nilang ganito. Then, integrate. Then, palatan na yung mga values. Okay, so yan si Newton's law of cooling. Tuloy natin. So, we're going to express that integrated function into common logarithm. Gawin natin ganon. Okay. So, from ln of T sub B minus T sub M equals KT plus C. Again, sa ating mga previous discussions, na explain ko doon na ang natural logarithm na ln, ang katumbas nun sa common logarithm or Briggshian ay log base e. Ang katumbas niya. That's why we will have log base e, yung nakatumbas ni ln or ni ln. Log base e of T sub B minus T sub M is equal to KT plus C. Again, so logarithm, so meron kang logarithm of e, let's say this is n equals x. So itong x, yan ang ating pinaka-exponent. Then yung n, yung ating answer or yung number. Then we call e as the base. Ayan ay logarithmic form. Gagawin mo siya exponential form. Base muna. Exponent equals answer. This is our base. Base ito. This is our exponent. Ito yung quantity, yan yung n, yung answer. Okay. In exponential form, we will have e raised to KT plus C equals T sub B minus T sub M. So, yun, ang katumbas in exponential form. Okay. Yusin natin. Or T sub B minus T sub M, palit na ng pwesto, is equal to E raised to KT plus C. So, balik tayo kay algebra. Okay. So, sa algebra, kung meron akong x squared times x cube, sa laws of exponent natin, ang ginagawa natin dyan is x raised to 2 plus 3. Or, ibahin natin, kung meron akong x raised to 7, pwede ko yung gawing x raised to, ito 3 plus 4. Gawin kong 3 plus 4, 7 pa din naman yun. Pwede ko itong paghiwalayin. Same base sila, x at x raised to 3 times x raised to 4. So, ayan siya. So, kagaya dito, e raised to KT plus c. Pwede natin paghiwalayin yan using laws of exponent. T sub B minus T sub M is now equal to e raised to KT times e raised to c. Ang base mo ay e, so same base dapat, e raised to KT times e raised to c. Para ka merong ganito, x cubed times x raised to 4. Pwede mong gawing x raised to 3 plus 4. So, ayun siya, Tapos, yung e ay constant. Kaya ito, pwede mo nang gawing c na lang. Okay, so magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng T sub B minus T sub M equals e raised to KT times c. Or, iharap natin cc. Kaya meron tayong T sub B minus T sub M is equal to c times e raised to KT. So ito yung ating general solution for Newton's law of cooling. Okay. Base natin. Now, let's consider initial value of temperature. Okay, lagay tayo. So at sinabi initial value, your time is 0. Okay, reference mo dito ay time, mahalaga ang time. Meaning at t equals 0, initially kasi yan, wala muna ang time mo ay 0 muna, yun ang simula. Reference mo yon, so time is 0. or T sub B, gawin natin T sub B 0. Initial value of temperature of the body. Kaya T sub B 0 tayo. Okay. So T sub M is still T sub M kasi that was considered constant. Okay. So from the general solution natin kanina na T sub B minus T sub M equals C times e raised to KT. So at our initial values at time equals 0, so yung ating T sub B ay equal sa T sub B 0. So palitan natin. Kaya magkakaroon tayo ng T sub B 0 minus T sub M. Then T is equal to 0. Kaya equal C times e raised to K times 0. Okay, K times 0 is equal to 0 na. Okay. Then, T sub B 0 minus T sub M is equal to C times e raised to 0. Diba? Any number, erase mo kay 0, equal yun sa 1. So, this is equal to 1. Then, T sub B 0 minus T sub M is equal to C. Or, C is equal to, palit mo na ng peso ulit, T sub B 0 minus T sub M. So, na-solve natin ngayon yung equivalent ng C in terms of the temperature given. Okay. Now, we will have, so from our general solution, may value na tayo ng C na equal sa T sub B 0 minus T sub M. That's why our equation will become T sub B minus T sub M equals the quantity, sa halip na C yun, T sub B 0 tayo minus T sub M times e raised to KT. So nawala na yung ating C na constant. Kaya ngayon meron tayong particular solution of Newton's law of cooling. So T sub B minus T sub M is equal to T sub B 0 minus T sub M times e raised to KT. Ito ngayon yung isa natin kailangang handaang formula. No? Ito yung ginagamit natin sa pagsasolve ng problem. Na para mas paiksi na ang solution, ito tayo magpo-focus sa T sub B minus T sub M equals the quantity T sub B 0 minus T sub M times e raised to KT. So yan yung ating magiging equation pagka magsasolve tayo ng problems involving Newton's law of cooling. Sa halip na magsimula tayo sa definition na kailangan mag-integrate pa, so pwede tayo ngayon magsimula sa equation na to. Okay, sige, solve tayo ng problem. So ayun siya, ano? Case natin. So for number 1, tayo sa first example lang. This is only part 1 of our discussion. Number 1, so if the temperature of the air is, so given yan, 60 degrees, and a body cools from 100 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius in 10 minutes. So tingnan natin, nagbago ang temperature ng body from 100 to 80 degrees Celsius sa loob lang ng 10 minutes. Okay, so we're going to find the temperature of the body after another 10 minutes. Okay, again, sabi dito, ang reference mo lagi dito ng time is yung initial value where T is equal to 0. Doon lagi simula, no? Okay, solve natin. Muna tayo sa mga given. Initially, at time is equal to 0, in initial given, sabi kasi, it cools from 100. So, nagsimula ng 100 muna yung temperature ng body, lumamig, naging 80. Pagkalipas ng 10 minuto. So, at T equals 0, T sub B is equal to 100 degrees Celsius. Ito sa the original value of the temperature of the body. Yan yung ating initial value. Okay. Now, at T equals 10 minutes, diba? After 10 minutes, mababago ang kanyang temperature, magiging, ito na, siya na ay naging 80 degrees Celsius. So, yun yung temperature niya after 10 minutes. Now, after another 10 minutes, sabi dito, ano ngayon ang temperature ng body? So, at T equals 20 minutes na yon. T sub B is ano? Bakit 20? Kasi our reference is the initial value. Ang reference mo ay T equals 0. After 10 minutes, naging 18. After another 10 minutes, so 10% tayo, we have 20 minutes for T. So T sub B is unknown. So we're going to find the temperature of the body after 10 minutes. Okay, ano, sa ibang problem, ginagamit dyan ngayon, nalagay nila, find the temperature of the body 20 minutes later. So same problem siya, ano, T is equal to 20 minutes doon, ano. Okay. Tuloy natin. Solution. So given dito yung ano ang surrounding mo dyan is air, ano, yung medium natin. So temperature of the air is 60 degrees Celsius. This is our T sub M. So medium, surrounding kasi yung air. Kaya meron kang T sub M. Ito na isulat is equal to 60 degrees Celsius. This is our T sub M. Yan ay constant. Okay. Ito muna, so solve ko muna siya using the long method. Simula ako sa definition ng law of cooling, wherein, sabi doon, yung rate of change ng temperature of a body is directly proportional doon sa difference ng temperature between the body and the surrounding or the medium. Ito nga yun, d T sub B over dt is equal to K times the quantity T sub B minus T sub M. This is the definition of law of cooling. Okay. Now, di-divide ko ng T sub B minus T sub M, multiply ko ng dt. So, magkakaroon tayo ng d T sub B all over T sub B minus T sub M equals K dt. And we're going to integrate, gaya kanina. Integrating, so magkakaroon tayo ng, ito yung ano yung ln. So, ln of the quantity T sub B minus T sub M equals Kt plus C. Ito ngayon yung ating pinaka-equation. Ln of T sub B minus T sub M equals Kt plus C. Okay. Simula tayo sa initial value. At T equals 0, ang T sub B ay 100. Nasabi, ano? Kasi it cools from 100. Nagsimula ng 100. Then the medium, constant yan. Yung pa rin ang value niya. Okay. Palitan natin yung ating equation na na-derive from integration. So, magiging ln or ln of 100 for T sub B, 60 for T sub M, equals K times 0 plus C. Simplifying, 100 minus 60, we have 40. Kaya we have ln of 40 equals C. So, meron na tayong value ngayon ng C. Ito ngayon ay 0. Okay. Bali dito, sa solution na ganito, nagsimula ka sa may definition ng law of cooling, gagawin mo dyan. So, solve mo si C, isa-isa. So, solve mo si K. So, solve mo na si unknown. So, ganun dito, no? Ang ginagawa sa definition na to. Okay, that's why we have no value for C. So, ang C natin ngayon equal sa ln of 40. Hayaan nyo muna naka-ln, ano? Huwag nyo munang gawin decimal, sa huli na lang. Okay, para mas madali magsulat. So, ln 40 muna tayo. Sa halip na decimal gagamitin natin. Okay, tuloy natin. Okay na, nakuha natin si C by using the initial values at T equals 0. Okay. Now, doon tayo sa second condition na sinabi. So, from 100, siya ay naging 80. Lumabig siya, naging 80. After 10 minutes, sabihin, at T equals 10 minutes, the temperature of the body will become, ayun na, doon tayo sa 80 degrees Celsius. So, same pa rin tayo sa medium. Yung pa rin ay 60 degrees Celsius. Okay. Again, our equation, ito kanina, after integration, ln of T sub B minus T sub M equals Kt plus C. Meron na tayong value ng C kanina, ln 40. Meron tayong panibagong value ng T sub B, 80. Same yung ating T sub M, na bago yung time, naging 10. O, lagyan natin mga values. So, we will have ln of 80 for our T sub B minus ln of 60 for T sub M equals K. New value for time is 10. Then plus C is ln 40. Ayun. Simplify pa natin. So, magkakaroon tayo ng ln of 20, 80 minus 60 equals 10K plus ln 40. So, we are solving here for K. Sa part na yan. Kasi ito ay may value na value. So, solve mo na yung K ngayon dito. So, we're going to transpose ln 40. Kaya magiging ln 20, nilipat mo, minus ln 40 equals 10K. Again, sa logarithm, balikan natin. So yung log of m minus log of n, this is difference. When expressed as single logarithm, gagawin mong quotient, log of m over n. Okay, so yan siya, no? Apply natin yan sa property na to. So ln 20 minus ln 40, when expressed as single logarithm, so magiging ln of 20 over 40 equals 10k tayo. Or 10k equals ln of 20 over 40. Palit muna ng pwesto, ano? Then simplify natin. So mawala itong 0, na-cancel na yan. 2 over 4 na lang tayo. Magwa 1, saka 2. Kasi or pwede rin ano yan, 20 times 1. 20 times 2 ang 40. So cancel sa 20, meron tayong 1/2. Okay. So why 10k is now equal to ln of 1/2. Now to solve for k, so we're going to divide our equation by 10 kasi we're solving for k. So gagawin natin, di-divide ng 10 or pwede mo siyang i-multiply ng 1 over 10. Same as division. 1 over 10. Para makancel yung 10 dito, k na lang maiiwan. Kaya magkakaroon tayo ng k is equal to 1 over 10 times ln of 1/2. So meron tayong value for k. Doon tayo ngayon sa last condition na binigay sa ating problem. Okay. Now, at t equals 20 minutes, nawawala ngayon doon yung temperature ng body. Yun ang ating kailangang i-solve. Okay. Also, same pa rin yung ating medium, which is ganun pa rin ang kanyang temperature. So, equal na sa 60 degrees Celsius yun. Now, again, our equation from our integration is ln of t sub b minus t sub m. So, equal yan kay kt plus c. Again, meron tayo nakuhang value ng ln c from initial value. Then, from our second condition, nakuha natin value ng k. So, palitan natin lahat. T sub b naman ngayon ay unknown. Pero same pa rin ang ating t sub m. So, magkakaroon tayo ng ln of t sub b minus 60 equals, so nakuha natin yung k kanina, 1 over 10 ln of 1/2. So, ayun siya, k. Then, t is 20 minutes, kaya times 20, kt plus c. c is ln 40 from our initial values. Okay. Ayusin natin. So, ln of t sub b minus 60, siya magiging 2.30259 na. Unahin nyo muna to, 1 over 10. Kuhanin nyo muna yung ln. So, ln of 1/2. Pag kinuha natin yung ln of 1/2, makukuha nyo dapat doon is negative 0.693147. Pag kayo na calculator, 1806. Negative 0.6931471806. Multiply mo sa 1 over 10. So, ang lalabas sa atin doon is negative 0.069347. Calculator na lang kayo, Negative 1 over 10 times ln 1/2 is negative 0.069331471806. And multiplied by 20. So, magiging negative 1.386294. Kasi ipa-plus mo na yung ln 40. So, magkakaroon ka ng 2.302585. So, ginawa ko ng 259. Naround up ko na doon. So, 2.30259 meron tayo. Na equal yan kay ln of t sub b minus 60. Now, to solve for t sub b, ang isang procedure dyan, gagawin mo siya again, common logarithm. Okay. Again, ang ln ay log base e. So, magkakaroon tayo ng log base e, t sub b minus 60 equals 2.30259. So, yun sa kabilang part. So, log of t sub b minus 60 to the base e is equal to 2.30259. Then, In exponential form, kagaya kanina, so base, exponent, and then answer. Now, we are solving for T sub B. Lipat 60 sa kabila. Transpose mo 60. Kaya magkakaroon tayo ng E raised to 2.30259 plus 60 equals T sub B. Or palit ng pwesto ulit. T sub B equals E raised to 2.30259 plus 60. So, kunin natin muna yung E na yan. Ano? Yung E, sa calcu alpha, alpha E. Hanapin nyo sa baba, sa taas nung times 10, raised to X. So, E raised to 2.30259 is equal to 10.000. So, approximately 10 siya. 10 plus 60. So, makukuha mo T sub B equal sa 70 degrees Celsius. So, from 100, di ba? After 10 minutes, naging 80 yung kanyang temperature. And then, after 10 minutes again, naging 70. So, meaning, at T equals 0, yun ay 100 degrees Celsius. At T equals 10 minutes, naging 80. At T equals 20 minutes na, naging 70 na yung temperature ng body. So, siya yung mababa, Kasi yung surrounding ay 60. Talagang bababa yung temperature ng body from 100. So, yan yung Newton's law of cooling. Ito yung solution na ang ginamit ko ay yung definition, which is directly proportional sa difference ng temperature between the body and the medium. Ito yung nag-integrate muna ako, At ang ginamit ko lang dito is ln of T sub B minus T sub M equals, diba, e raised to KT plus C. Equals KT plus C, ginamit natin. Okay. So, equal yan, Yan yung ating isa solution. Ln of T sub B minus T sub M is equal to KT plus C. Ito yung kanina natin solution. Okay. Doon tayo sa isang solution. Yung na-derive natin kanina, ang sinasabi kong particular solution, which is yung isang formula natin, T sub B minus T sub M is equal to the quantity T sub B0 minus T sub M times e raised to KT plus C. Ano tayo pumunta? Nasa solution na yun, Solve natin using that solution. So, same problem tayo. Same given. Ang nabago lang dito, ito lang, Sa isang solution natin, if we're going to use the derived formula, gagawin mo na si T sub B, gagawin mo na yung origin, initially. At T equals 0, yung T sub B mo equal na sa T sub B0, which is equal to 100. Yan na siya, Gamitin mo na yung subscript na T sub B0. Okay. So let's solve the problem by using the derived formula for the particular solution, which is T sub B minus T sub M is equal to the quantity T sub B0 minus T sub M times e raised to KT. Ito yung isa, Yung kanina natin, yung ln of T sub B minus T sub M is equal to KT plus C. Yung kanina. Ito naman sa derived natin, quantity T sub B minus T sub M is equal to the quantity T sub B0 minus T sub M times e raised to KT. Okay, sige. Yan tayo. Mas madaling gamitin. Solution. Start tayo ngayon sa initial value. So initially, our temperature of the body, which is T sub B0, is equal to 100 degrees Celsius. And the medium, given pa rin sa atin, yung air surrounding equals to 60 degrees Celsius. Okay. So our working equation, ito yun. T sub B minus T sub M. So replace mo sa T sub M by 60. T sub B0, initial value 100. Palitan natin. T sub M is 60. Times e raised to KT. Wala mo ng time, Okay. Then, simplify natin yan. T sub B minus 60 equals 40 times e raised to KT. This is our working equation. Diyan tayo ngayon magpo-focus. Diyan mo gagamitin si 10 minutes saka si 20 minutes. Okay. Pasin ninyo, kaibahan nito, hindi mo ginamit yung T na 0 dito. Ang ginamit mo lang yung initial value ng temperature ng body sa medium para makuha mo yung ating pinaka-equation, which is T sub B, and nga, minus 60 equals 40 e raised to KT. So galing yan doon sa na-derive natin kanina na equation na to. Okay, ano? So yan. Okay. So meron na tayo ngayong working equation. Doon tayo ngayon sa next time na binigay, which is 10 minutes, na meron value ng temperature ng body na equal sa 80 degrees Celsius. Okay. Tuloy natin. Again, our equation is T sub B minus 60 equals 40 times e raised to KT. Now, dun tayo sa isang condition na binigay at T equals 10 minutes. So we're going to solve for the value of e raised to k dito naman. Ano? Sige, given yung value ng temperature ng body, binigay sa atin 80 degrees Celsius, palitan natin ngayon dito. So magiging 80 minus 60 equals 40 times e raised to k, given yung time, 10. E raised to k times t, kaya e raised to k times 10 tayo. Okay. Tuloy natin. Ito ay 20 equals 40 times e raised to 10 times k is 10k. Since we are solving for e raised to k, ito yung e raised to k, alisin natin 40. So we divide both sides by 40, so magkakaroon tayo ng 20 over 40 equals e raised to 10k. Okay. Again, simplify natin. Kaya kanina, 20 over 40 is 20 times 1 over 20 times 2. So kaya meron tayong 1 over 2 kasi cancel yung 20. So 1 half is equal to e raised to 10k. Ito ay e raised to 10k. Kailangan mawala 10 na yan. So anong gagawin natin? Algebra ulit tayo ha. Babalik kayo ng algebra. Kung meron akong say x squared, say ano na lang, 2t. Para maalis ko yung 2 na yan, ang gagawin ko, i-raise ko to ngayon sa 1 half. Diba? 2t, multiply mo kasi ito exponents eh. So magiging x yan raised to 2t, multiply mo kay 1 half. Kaya magkakancel yung 2 mo ngayon, so meron ka na lang x raised to t. So ganun gagawin mo dito. Para mabalik 10, raise mo ngayon sa reciprocal ng 10, which is 1 over 10. So magiging, so to solve for e raised to k, so ayun, yung magkabilang side na equation natin, raise mo sa 1 over 10, yung reciprocal ng 10, yung kasama ng k. So 10 ang kasama ng k, raise mo yan both sides sa 1 over 10. Kaya magiging 10k times 1 over 10, so k na lang mangyayari doon. Ano? Makakancel na yung 10. Raise ko muna dito. Then, 1 half raised to 1 over 10 is now equal to e raised to k, kasi dito cancel na 10 natin. Or e raised to k is now equal to 1 half raised to 1 over 10. Ito yung value na e raised to k. Pero pwede rin huwag nyo munang gawing decimal. Okay na muna ganyan. So pwede rin naman i-decimal nyo na lang, diretso. Okay, pero kayo bahala. So ako muna, gawin ko muna siyang 1 half raised to 1 over 10. Okay, so meron na ako e raised to k. Punta ako ngayon sa isa pang condition, which is t equals 20 minutes. Kung saan unknown dun yung t sub b natin. Okay. Again, our equation, t sub b minus 60 equals 40 e raised to, times e raised to kt. So wala tayong t sub b, unknown yan. Pero given yung time, 20 minutes. Okay. At meron din tayong e raised to k na nakuha kanina. 1 half raised to 1 over 10. Palitan muna natin e raised to k. So magiging t sub b minus 60 equals 40 e raised to kt. Papalitan ko muna si e raised to k. Ang e raised to k ko ay 1 half raised to 1 over 10. Kaya, ganito baka nalito kayo eh. Si e raised to kt equal din yan kay e raised to k raised to t. Diba? Loss of exponent, e raised to k raised to t is e raised to kt. Kung meron tayong x squared, raise mo sa cube, ang ginagawa mo dyan, minumultiply mo exponents. Kaya magkakaroon ka ng x raised to 2 times 3. So magkakaroon ka ng x raised to 6. Yun ang kanyang principle dito, ano, ginamit natin. E raised to k, ito yun, raised to t. O, ganun nangyari, no? Kaya meron tayong 1/2 raised to 1/10 raised to t. Sige. May value ang t, palitan natin. So, t sub b minus 60 equals 40 times 1/2 raised to 1/10 raised to 20. So, ngayon, yung 20 at 1/10 ay ating imumultiply. Sige, tuloy natin. So, again, we're going to multiply the exponents. 1/10. Saka yung 20 na yan, mumultiply natin. Okay. So, 20, saka yung 1/10. So, we will have t sub b minus 60 equals 40. So, 20 times 1 is 20. That's over 10. So, yan ay equal sa 2. Mag-simplify natin. Ano? Eh, meron kang t sub b minus 60 equals 40 times 1/2 squared. So, we are solving for t sub b. Ilipat mo yung 60. Negative 60. Kaya meron tayong t sub b equals 40 times 1/2 squared plus 60. O, ito. Kapag yung 1/2 ay ni-raise mo sa 2, square mo, 1 squared is 1. Tapos yung 2 squared ay 4. So, meron kang 1/4. 40 divided by 4 is 10. Kaya 10 plus 60. So, meron pa rin tayong 70 degrees Celsius. So, we have the same answer. No? Kayo bahala kung ano kailangan gusto niyo i-apply. Sisimula kayo sa definition na dTB over dt is directly proportional to the difference of the temperatures T sub B minus T sub M. Diba? Then, i-integrate mo yun. Magkakaroon ka ng ln of T sub B minus T sub M equals KT plus C. Then, so solve mo yung C doon gamit yung initial value. Pagkatapos, punta sa second condition, masosolve mo ngayon yung isa pang unknown, yung K doon. Ano? And then, doon ka na sa hinahanap na T sub B. Doon sa may third time na binigay. Or pwede mo gamitin itong pangalawang solution, which is yung derived formula natin na T sub B minus T sub M is equal to the quantity T sub BO minus T sub M times e raised to KT. So, kayo ang bahala sa pag-solve, no, ng Newton's law of cooling. Okay. So, yun muna yung part 1. Sa part 2 natin, meron tayo siguro mga dalawang example pa. Dito kasi possible magbago yung medium. Ano? Nasa labas, iba ang temperature sa labas, ipapasok mo sa loob, iba ang temperature doon, nagbabago yung medium, babalik mo ulit sa labas. So, yun ang medyo komplikadong problem dito sa law of cooling. Okay.